In today's GBMC, A Greater You, between COVID and the flu, it seems like vaccines are the talk of the town. GBMC hospitalist Dr. April Ruffin joins us now to let us know what we should and shouldn't be doing in terms of vaccines. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm happy to have you here, Dr. Ruffin. So tell us, everyone talks about flu season, but when exactly is it?
Well, we're actually entering into flu season right now. So flu season usually starts about the end of October and extends all the way through early March.
Okay, and is there a COVID-19 season?
Actually, no, not as far as we know. We've just learned over the past 2.5 years of the highs and lows of the seasons. But we do know that it tends to peak, particularly during the summer months in the south and the winter months in the northern regions, just because we tend to aggregate indoors based upon those geographics.
And Dr. Ruffin, can you please explain the difference between flu and COVID? Because I think a lot of times we start experiencing some sort of symptoms. We know we're sick, but we don't know what with or what it could potentially be.
Yeah, and that's the tricky thing about COVID is you don't always know. You could have the flu or you could have COVID or you could have some other type of virus. So flu is caused by an influenza virus versus COVID is actually caused by a coronavirus. Both of them are viruses and you can present with similar symptoms with both. So that's why it's important that if you are feeling sick, having fevers, cough, runny nose, sore throat, both of those are symptoms of flu. So it's important to get tested, and that way you can know whether you need to be treated for flu or whether or not you need to be treated in quarantine for COVID-19.
You really have to know what it is in order to treat yourself the proper way. Now,
Correct.
if someone recently had COVID, do they still need to get this updated booster? We keep hearing about waves of different boosters.
Yeah, so we have the new booster that actually covers this new variant that is out. And so it is important that if you have COVID, if you've had experienced COVID-19 in the past, that you should continue to get the recommended booster vaccine.
Okay, so that is important to stay on top of. Where
Correct.
can I go to get my vaccines?
You can visit any of your local pharmacies, even reaching out to your local health department to find out local regions. Because we're entering into the seasons, there are lots of areas that are popping up with hospitals and clinics that are having pop-up clinics for flu vaccines and for COVID vaccinations.
And another question I just thought of, is it okay to get a flu vaccine and a booster at the same time? Do we want to spread that out, or is that okay?
It's actually perfectly okay to get both your flu and your COVID vaccines together.
Okay, good, because I have a feeling that you're going to get some people that want to do a one-stop shopping is what I'm trying to say. Where can we
Yes.
go for more information?
Well, yes, you can visit our general GBMC website to get information about our flu vaccination clinics. And you can also visit the cdc.gov because they also provide information. So no matter where you are in the country, you can find out more information and places where you can also get your vaccinations for free.
All right, Dr. Ruffin, thank you so much for being with us. And a reminder that we'll be talking about the flu for the rest of the day as part of GBMC's Day of Answers. So stay tuned to WMAR for important updates throughout the day. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.